these tiny sketchbooks. They're even smaller than a hand. And oh my gosh. When I first got them, it was a complete surprise for me. I I So now I have two tiny sketchbooks to experiment with. For our first page, I wanted to make something more special than just sketching and I don't know, it is sort of a ritual to start a new page. As the saying goes, how you start your first page, that's the rest of your sketchbook. I'm trying to do my best to be not as perfectionistic as possible. And as it happened at the time, I have been writing several essays, and I decided to share some thoughts from them. And it was classic, where you see yourself in 10 years, or like, what do you want to do? And I simply ignored the question and explained why I think that long-term plans are unreasonable in my opinion. Well, to put it shortly, first, world is ever changing and anything can change in an instant and it will influence whole world, as for example pandemic. So you need to adapt to changes as fast as possible and to be flexible. But in any case, I think that they just ask about plans because they need to know. Well, you know what I wanted to talk about? Why there's a lot of papers there, because past few days I have been uh, running with errands, collecting documentation for admission, and well, what I don't like is bureaucracy. When you know uh, you ask just reasonable questions like why, why do you need this, and because there is no logic, uh, and they just don't know. They're like, that's just how it is. You still just follow by the book instead of acting logically, you know. It's kind of frustrating. So actually, about the documentation, I was given papers and was had to fill them. And when I filled them and gave them back, they said that they can't accept it and that I should type it in Word. Like, I mean, then why did you give me those papers? Huh, for what? If you could just send me digital forms. And, well, I don't know. It just, it just, ah. But no, I'm actually not that upset about it or worried. No, nothing at all, but just when there is such double standards, because for example they may not accept a paper if it's signed not properly, or there is just one little thing that could be just solved in a minute of, like, if they give you the paper back and you will do this in 1 minute, but no, they may just reject the solve just because something is wrong. But when it comes to the other way around, like when they do silly things, then there is no consequences to this, and I find this unfair. So just this whole, oh my gosh, it's been 3 days. Okay, so the first page finally clicks like this, and actually I like it because usually I draw differently, and this one is more illustrational format, I would say. But I also have played with perspective, and like these papers are floating in the air, and here is a snake out of wolf mouth, and here is sun. I don't know, it just looks so cool, and I don't know, I think that's also quite symbolic for anything. I don't know, but I just love it. And that is it for the first page. See ya!